It's George, Plumber's helper. Adaptation by Mary Goldberg and Priya Giri, Desai. George loved both bath time. Today he had a good idea. He took a box of new toys into the bath with him. But these toys didn't float like his usual bath toys. With bath time over, George pulled the stopper, all the water went down the drain, and so did his toys. George thought hard. Since the toys went away with the water drained, maybe they would come back up if he filled the tub again. George turned the bathtub faucet. Uh-oh, water began to pour from the sink instead. Water was backing up in every sink in the apartment, even in the kitchen. "What's going on?" wondered the man with the yellow hat. It was time to call the plumber. Mr. Auger, the plumber, arrived from the plunger. From the plunger in his toolbox to the wrenches in his toolbox, Mr. Auger had some of the best tools George had ever seen. Oh, the plunger in his tool belt, not box. Silly mama. George went with Mr. Auger to the basement, where the pipes were. "Some pipes bring water in, and some take water out," Mr. Auger explained. "This main valve turns water on and off for the whole building," he told George. Mr. Auger used a wrench to close the main valve inside the pipes in your apartment to find the clog that is causing the problem. Then Mr. Auger showed George how to remove a pipe joint and drain the bathroom sink. George peeked inside the pipe. Mr. Auger looked too, but he didn't find a clog. Mr. Auger unscrewed pipes in the kitchen, and using his screwdriver, he found the clog. George's toys. But how did they get from the bathroom to the kitchen? How did they get there, Benji? What do you think? Mr. Auger explained that the water from the bath pushed the toys down the pipes until the toy snake got tangled up and stuck. The other toys got stuck in the same spot too. The water couldn't get through, so it started going up other pipes and out into the sinks. See the snake and the other toys? After Mr. Auger tightened the pipes in the apartment, he let George open the main valve in the basement. George couldn't believe it. Now he knew how to fix a clogged drain too. After lunch the next day, the man asked George to clean up because he had to go out. "Make sure to dump the food out before you wash the dishes in the dishwasher," he reminded George. So George poured the food down the dishwasher drain. After loading all the dishes, George started the dishwasher. Water and bubbles started oozing out of the machine. George decided there must be a new clog in the pipes. He swung into action. Using his monkey tools, he closed the main valve in the basement, just like Mr. Auger. George unscrewed the pipe and checked for clogs, but he didn't find anything. Maybe the clog was gone. George reopened the main valve in the basement, but upstairs the dishwasher was still overflowing. As he walked home, the man with the yellow hat noticed the water was pouring off of his balcony like a waterfall. The man called the plumber right away. "The food clogged the dishwasher, just like your toys clogged the pipes," Mr. Auger said. George finally understood only liquids should go down the drain. That night, when George took his bath, he didn't have to worry about clogging the pipes. His new bath toys was just too big to go down the drain. What these tools are? What's that? What is that? A pipe and a faucet. What's this? What is that? What's that? A screwdriver, a hammer, a plunger, and a... I need help. What is that? Can you tell Mama? A wrench. The end.